How's it going? It's 220 Prepper, and I got a video. So, it's a gear review video. But, so anyway, for those of you who's been around my channel for a while, y'all know this is one of my favorite tools when it comes to prepping and survival. Everybody knows good axe, good saw, whatever. I like this one. It's got multi-functions, and it's nice and simple. But I do have a few issues with this. Namely, one, my biggest issue, no sheath. I understand I can go to some company and get a Kydex, custom made, blah, blah, blah. I'm probably going to wind up doing that because I like this and I don't want to get rid of it. I'm not going to get rid of it. But, it's well made. It's very sturdy. And multifunctional. It's great. It's a great tool, and it was not that expensive. But going through some of my stuff, I realized I got to replace some stuff, get better stuff. What I decided to go with, I decided to replace that. And this is the Off-Grid Tools Survival Axe. As you can see. So, here's the thing. Number one, it comes with a sheath, which more on this later. This is my new axe. Pros and cons. Well, yeah, we'll just jump right into it. Pros and cons. Pro, multifunctional. Con, this thing is super gimmicky. And I actually kind of have an issue about that. So, according to the thing it comes with, this thing has 31 features on it. That is super gimmicky. And I hate that. And the reason why I have such issues with it is because it's got so much crap on here that most people will never use. So I bought this. This is actually the second one I purchased, but the first one that's mine. I gave it to a gift for my brother-in-law last year. And he uses it for his job. He does a lot of road work, stuff like that. So he uses this and he beats his up. And that's how I know it'll last. The uses I have for it will not be as severe as what he puts his through. And it still survives for him despite my concerns and initial apprehensions about this. So going on to some of these features, it's got a heat treated and resharpenable edge. It's got hex sockets, a back hex socket that accepts any 1/4-inch bit, wire twists. Some of those I get why you have some of them, but realistically you're not going to use most of these. The bottle opener is in here. A gas valve shutoff winch. That's good, but situational because most people won't be needing something like that. Lanyard pass through, but it's got a few things on here. Enough of those. It's got a few things on here that are actually important. Axe head, important. Hammer, important. Bottle opener, pry bar. The pry bar aspect is really crappy. So, as you can see right there, that's like part of the pry bar / nail puller, which you also have right here at the top. This piece counts as the bottle opener. All that's really gimmicky and crappy. But you do have a window breaker, seatbelt cutter, and here's the lanyard hole. So those are useful. Another thing that's good but shitty about this, so if you see right here, this brings out a 6-inch, which I have to measure, folding saw. That goes that far. So whatever you're sawing will always be at an angle. Now, one thing I like about the saw aspect of it is you can't do it with one finger. You have to actually push that in and then twist. So the saw blade is actually replaceable. So this was $50. I think. Yeah, like $50. And one issue I had about this is it says it has 30% fiberglass in the handle. But again, I'm gonna have to put this through my own testing just to like really, get a good feel for it. But so far from the people I know that have used this, it's been doing really well for them. So that's a big pro. It's survived abuse from some people that will really put this thing through its paces. Let's talk about this for a second. So, Velcro in the back. Just slide it in there. And there you go. Here's my problem. This is a cheap nylon holster. Doesn't even have that low. Sometimes you get a knife with a holster like this, and they've got that hard rubber insert. It doesn't have one of these. So, my issue, if this will show, is right there. The tip of the back of the axe can poke through here. Now, this doesn't come off, which is good because, once you attach this to your belt like it does right here, it won't come off. And you don't want a knife or axe or hatchet or anything like that to go flying around your legs. You don't want that. So I like the fact that it won't come out. The handle, I'm not going to lie, it feels really good to swing. Like, that, I know that kind of looked a little bad, but, whatever. It feels comfortable in the hand. It's got just enough weight to it to let me know, hey, this is a little hefty. But it's not like, this is something that's not going to tire you out. So, can you use it for survival? It's a hatchet. Yes, you can. Honestly, comparing one to the other, as you can see, just, the size difference between the axe heads alone is huge. Does it say how big this thing is? I just tore it. Overall dimensions, 11.7 inches. The head width is 4.9. Thickness is 0.26. The handle width is 2.2. And the thickness is 0.86. Overall weight is 1.49 ounces. That's not bad. Like I said, it's just enough. Ounces. Hold up. Overall, okay, yeah. I don't know. Overall weight is 1 pound. Is 1.49 pounds, not ounces. I can't read. Sorry. So, yeah, it's it's you can feel it, but I would say you can use this. Once you get your camp started, collecting firewood, stuff like that, self-defense. I like having the hammer in the back because, as I said before, I'm in a more, urban environment. I'm not, like, in the city, but I'm also not, like, on a farm. So, are there better axes than this? Probably, yeah. Actually, no, I'll say yeah. Is this a good and viable one? Yes. Will I recommend this one? Let me abuse this for a few months, and then I'll let you know. Will this help you survive? And that, above all else, is the question. Will this axe help you survive? And from what I have seen and been told, yes, it will. So, give me a few months to abuse this. But this is my first look at the Off-Grid Tools Survival Axe. So, if you've got questions, comments, concerns, leave a comment below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And this is 220 Prepper, and I am signing off.